So he took the food and swung it at my head. He hit me in the head with his fist. And so I leaned back on the couch, trying to make myself as heavy as possible. Zac. He grabbed me by my shirt when he was slinging me across the room into the TV. I was a wellness coordinator for the Memphis Express team that he played for. He was a running back. Our relationship was completely professional when I met him. And so he had mentioned that he was depressed before. And so, you know, any moment during our relationship when he would take a break to kind of like recuperate himself, rebalance himself, I always looked at that as like, he's taking care of his mental health, right? So, as time went on, we healed from that, and then we got pregnant with our son. And after we got pregnant with our son was a little bit of a shift, I noticed. And I don't know if it was because perhaps he was intimidated. Now he's really going to be a father. And then it just started to escalate after that. On November 13th, was the day of the incident. Earlier that day, ZJ's dad, Zac, decided that he was going to stop by. It was just an instinctual thing. I don't know where it came from. I just said, I just need to hide the knives. Less than 3 minutes that he was there. His drink was sitting down next to the TV, and ZJ was on the couch watching TV. Zac leaned down and started talking to him. He started saying things that made me a little bit uncomfortable, but I do remember him saying to ZJ that your mom kept getting in the way of our relationship, and I'm not going to see you for a while, but know that I love you and all of this stuff. And so I'm just got this feeling that things were not going well. And that's when he turned to me and said, and you think that would be okay? So he took the food and swung it at my head, and the rest of it hit the couch, the floor, the baby. So that's when I leaned over to try to clean the baby off, and I said, Zac, the baby. And he hit me in the head with his fist. And so I leaned back on the couch, trying to make myself as heavy as possible. And he grabbed me by my shirt, ripped the shirt when he was slinging me across the room into the TV. And that actually ended up injuring my wrist, and I had to have surgery for that later on. I remember looking up at him, and he was just so angry. And I thought that he was going to step on my face, which is why I kept putting my arms up like this. And I had my legs up to protect my stomach. I have 6 herniations in my back now and 2 bulging discs, and that goes all the way from the cervical spine down to the sacrum. So for whatever reason, he just left, and I'm thankful he did. And I rolled over and I got to the door and I locked it, and I called 911 immediately.
I have video. He just threw me and hit me.
And the baby was crying on the couch. It was just chaos, pure chaos. I was in shock. After I had gone through all of these things, I had filed police reports, and he's still harassing me over text message. And he initially had no signs of remorse at all. So I decided that I was going to release the videos to the public, so that my thought was this will force the hand of the officers and they will be able to arrest him because he ran from the state. I released the videos and it was an overwhelming response. I had no idea how far it would reach or how many people it would reach. But the good that has come out of this has been incredible. Being able to help other women and men through this situation that they're going through, or being a support to them, that's been healing for me. Being able to support others and then speaking on how we're feeling has been like a community healing effort. So that was, I think, one of the keys to getting out of that depressive state. But everything has just been like sunshine and rainbows lately.
I am a safe woman. In my world, I want you to shine brighter. I want you to go higher. In my world, women are home.